What a night it was in Valencia! If you were there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you weren't, grab a tissue because you're about to feel all the emotions. Il Volo just wrapped up their massive 2025 World Tour in the most spectacular way possible, and the City of Arts and Sciences will probably never be the same again. Let me set the scene for you. Picture this: the futuristic architecture of Valencia's Palau de les Arts Reina Sofia glowing against the night sky. Thousands of fans from literally every corner of the globe gathered together, and three extraordinary voices about to deliver the performance of a lifetime. The energy was absolutely electric even before Piero Baroni, Ignazio Boschetto, and Gianluca Ginobili stepped onto that stage. The choice of Valencia for the final show wasn't random, and anyone who's followed Il Volo's journey knows how much Spain means to them. The Spanish audience has always embraced them with open arms, and after touring through over 50 cities across 5 continents this year, coming home to this Mediterranean gem felt like the perfect full-circle moment. From the very first note, you could feel something special was happening. They opened with Il Mondo, and honestly, the collective gasp from the audience was deafening. But here's what made this concert different from every other stop on the tour. These guys knew it was their last performance of 2025, and they held absolutely nothing back. The classical crossover medley that included Nessun Dorma, O Sole Mio, and Grande Amore was performed with such raw emotion that even the people in the nosebleed sections were visibly moved. And can we talk about that acoustic segment? When they stripped everything back and performed My Way with just a piano and their voices, you could hear a pin drop. That's the kind of artistry that separates Il Volo from everyone else in the game. But they didn't just stick to the classics. The setlist was a beautiful journey through their entire career, including tracks from their latest album that fans have been obsessed with all year. They performed fan favorites like Grande Amore. Obviously, it's basically their anthem at this point. Smile, and Achimi Dice, plus some deeper cuts that had the hardcore fans absolutely losing it. Now, if you've been anywhere near social media in the past 24 hours, you've probably seen the clip. About midway through the concert, during a brief pause between songs, Piero started getting visibly emotional. He began speaking to the audience in Spanish, then Italian, then English, trying to express what this tour has meant to them. Gianluca put his arm around him, and Ignazio took the mic to explain how grateful they are for every single person who supported them throughout this incredible year. Then, and this is the part that has everyone crying, they invited several fans from different countries onto the stage. Fans from Japan, Brazil, the United States, Italy, and yes, Spain, all stood there as Il Volo thanked them personally for traveling the world to see them perform. The camera caught everything, and watching 3 of the world's most talented vocalists get emotional while surrounded by the people who make their dreams possible. That's the kind of authentic, beautiful moment that reminds us why we love live music. Just when we thought the night couldn't get any more special, Il Volo brought out some surprise guests. Spanish tenor Placido Domingo made a surprise appearance via video message, congratulating them on an incredible tour and praising their contribution to keeping classical crossover music alive for younger generations. But the real surprise came when they were joined on stage by a 60-piece orchestra composed of musicians from every country they visited on this tour. The symbolic gesture wasn't lost on anyone. Il Volo has always been about building bridges through music, and seeing musicians from different cultures come together to create something beautiful perfectly embodied their message. They performed an extended version of La Traviata that had even the most stoic audience members reaching for their tissues. The arrangement was breathtaking, the vocals were flawless, and the unity on that stage represented everything music should be, a universal language that brings people together. The 2025 World Tour wasn't just another series of concerts for Il Volo. It marked 15 years since these 3 Italian singers came together, and they've been reflecting on that journey throughout the entire tour. From their humble beginnings on Italian television to selling out venues worldwide, their story is one of dedication, friendship, and an unwavering commitment to their craft. What sets Il Volo apart, and what this tour really highlighted, is their ability to make classical music accessible without dumbing it down. They respect the tradition while making it relevant for modern audiences. They can perform at the most prestigious opera houses in the world, then turn around and connect with a teenager who's just discovering classical crossover through TikTok. Throughout 2025, they've performed in iconic venues like Radio City Music Hall in New York, the Royal Albert Hall in London, the Sydney Opera House, Tokyo's NHK Hall, and dozens of other legendary stages. Each performance was uniquely tailored to honor the local culture while showcasing their Italian roots. That's not easy to pull off, but they made it look effortless. Let's geek out for a second about the production value of this tour. The Valencia finale featured some of the most stunning stage design we've seen from Il Volo. The lighting was choreographed to complement their vocals rather than overwhelm them, which is refreshing in an era where production can sometimes overshadow the actual performance. The sound engineering was absolutely pristine. Whether you were front row or in the back of the venue, every note, every harmony, every subtle vocal inflection came through crystal clear. That's the mark of a world-class production team, and it's clear that no expense was spared in ensuring audiences got the best possible experience. The visual elements incorporated throughout the show told the story of their journey, with video montages showing behind-the-scenes moments from the tour, throwback clips from their early days, and messages from fans around the world. It added an emotional layer that made the concert feel less like a performance and more like a celebration of a shared journey. Before the encore, Ignacio teased what's coming next, and fans are already buzzing with speculation. While they didn't reveal specific details, they promised that 2026 would bring new music, fresh collaborations, and yes, more touring. The way they talked about it, you could tell they're already excited about what's next, even as they're wrapping up this incredible chapter. There were hints dropped throughout the evening about potential collaborations with some major names in both the classical and pop worlds. Piero mentioned they've been working with some dream collaborators in the studio, and Gianluca teased that their next album might surprise fans with its direction while staying true to their signature sound. For the encore, they returned to the stage for an extended 30-minute performance that felt like a greatest hits victory lap. They performed E più ti penso with such passion, closed with an absolutely stunning rendition of Libiamo nei lieti calici that had the entire audience singing along. And then, for the very last song of the tour, they chose Un amore così grande. As the final notes faded and confetti rained down on the stage, the three of them stood together, arms around each other, soaking in the moment. The standing ovation lasted for over 10 minutes. People didn't want to leave. They didn't want this magical evening, or this incredible year of music, to end. In a music industry that's increasingly focused on viral moments and disposable content, Il Volo represents something enduring. They're keeping a tradition alive while evolving it for new generations. They're proving that virtuosity and artistry still matter, that technique and emotion can coexist, and that music can be both intellectually sophisticated and emotionally accessible. The Valencia finale was more than just a concert. It was a testament to what happens when exceptional talent meets genuine passion and authentic connection with an audience. It reminded us why we fell in love with Il Volo in the first place, and why we'll keep following their journey wherever it takes them. So yes, 2025 is wrapped, but if Valencia taught us anything, it's that the best is yet to come. See you in 2026, Il Volo fans. Something tells me it's going to be extraordinary.